Hey Raider family, it's Marcus Beelan, principal here at Huntley High School. Just wanting to reach out to you as this is a very, very busy time for us, and I want to make sure that you all are in the loop of everything that's going on as parents. As you know, communication is key, and I want to make sure that you have the information necessary so you know what's going on with your student. We have a couple of announcements that I want to be able to share with you. As always, if you have questions or need something, please do not hesitate to reach out to us so we can answer those questions. We will have some information below this video and some links for you to click on that I will reference in the video, so please make sure you take a look at that information so you know what's going on and have access to it. First off, I want to let you all know that spring break is over. However, spring is here. I know the weather is not quite where we want it to be, but it's coming soon. I heard this weekend is supposed to be really great, so please look forward to it. Get out and enjoy some time with your family. Couple things. One, SAT and PSAT testing is next Tuesday, April the 9th. We will be dismissing students early that day, as I had shared earlier back in March. Due to testing, we want our students to be able to focus on testing. So we will be testing our freshmen through juniors. Seniors do not have to come to school, and we really hope that they utilize that day productively, whether it be a college visit or getting out in the community, but we really hope that they use that day productively. We will be releasing students at 12:30 from the high school. We will be running buses. Buses will roll off of our lots at 12:40, so you can expect your student to be away from Huntley High School. Our teachers will be in department meetings and level meetings, and we have a faculty meeting that day, so our afternoon is full of exciting things. So please make sure that any arrangements that students need to make, sports or what have you, they will need to leave the building and go home. We will not be running an activity bus that day as we are dismissing students, so please make sure that they are aware, and I want you to be aware that they'll be leaving our building at 12:30. In terms of the test, can you please encourage your student to get a good night's sleep? Take the phones, get them to bed early so that they can be well rested. This test is a pretty lengthy test, but a requirement, and we want to make sure that they do their absolute best. So please make sure that they get some sleep, a well-balanced breakfast before they come. We will offer some food when they get here. Our cafeteria staff will be here, even though we will not be serving lunch. Our cafeteria staff will be here to give our kids some breakfast, so we're excited about that. We also ask that they do come prepared for the test. That means coming with their school ID, bringing a calculator, and we really want students, and we're stressing the students, that cell phones are not admitted into the testing room. They can leave them in their car, they can leave them at home. I mean, God forbid they be separated from their phone for a little while, but they need to leave them outside of the testing room. Each student has been assigned a locker, so they're more than welcome to leave it in their locker, but should a phone go off during the test, that causes implications for us to have to negate that test, and we don't want that to happen. So please make sure that you stress to them that their phones need to find another place other than going into that testing room. Also, we do ask that they come to school with a couple of number 2 sharpened pencils so that they can be able to take their test. Speaking of testing, we have one more test that our juniors will be taking called the Illinois Science Assessment. That will be on April the 16th. There is a letter that is attached down in this email for you to have access to understand what that test is about. And again, only our juniors are taking that, and that is on April the 16th. Whew. Done with the testing part of it. We also will have our students taking a social emotional survey. Our social emotional needs are very important to us as we try to drive our social emotional curriculum, as well as taking some baseline data on where our students are and what we really need to focus on. This is a district-wide initiative. It's one of our focus points here at the high school in our school-wide improvement plan to really focus on our students' social emotional needs and what we need to do to help and be able to find resources for them. So we are really encouraging that all of our students take this test, or not test, I'm sorry, that will be taking this survey. They will be taking it in their PE courses. We do have the option, parents, that if you do want your student to opt out of taking that test, there is a link below as well for a Google form that you need to fill out for them. If you have multiple students or more than one student that goes to the high school, we do ask that you fill out that form for each of your students. we will make sure that we notify their teachers so that they do not take the test. But again, in order for us to really get a good baseline on where we need to be for our students, we do encourage them to take the test. It's only going to take 5 minutes, really trying to help understand what's life like through their eyes as a high school student, and what we can do to better serve and assist our students in time of need. Let's see, graduation is quickly approaching. It is upon us. It is May 18th at 7:30 p.m. at the NIU Convocation Center. We have dedicated, typically we send out a letter, but we've dedicated a web page on the district website, on the Huntley High School website, with information regarding graduation, prom, senior awards, any senior celebrations that we have, graduation practice. We update our site as we get more information. We just received an update for parking at the Convocation Center, as we will be coming after a very large high school. There's a high school that will be graduating before us, and there's a small window of crossover, and traffic will be crazy. So please make sure the NIU staff is working with us to make sure that it's a smooth transition between ceremonies. So please make sure that you check that website so you know which way to come in, so that you're not sitting in a lot of traffic, and that you can make it into the arena on time for the start of graduation, which will start promptly at 7:30. Again, if you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. And all of the information that you need is there. On April the 15th at 6 o'clock p.m. in our field house, we will have our regional college fair. This college fair is not just for Huntley High School students. It is actually open to the counties in terms of all of the schools that are around us. They will have the option and the ability to come in and check out colleges and universities that will be here. Again, it is an Illinois regional college fair. So we encourage you to take that time and that opportunity to get here early. It is typically very busy, but we want you to come in and have an opportunity to visit some colleges and universities that your child may be interested in. This is open to everyone, okay? Not just juniors or seniors, but freshmen as well. So we encourage you to start that journey early to find out what you want to do and where you want to be, and what college that you would like to attend. So we did have our career fair back in March, and now it's time for our college fair. So please take advantage of that. Next, we have in our fine arts program, Sister Act, which is our spring musical. It is on April the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th. The students are down there rehearsing their hearts out. They are singing their hearts out. It is absolutely awesome to be able to go down there and see the amount of work that's going into the set design, both on stage, off stage. Our music department is working very hard, and our students are doing an awesome job to prepare a great spring production. So if you have an opportunity and have not seen one of our plays or musicals, please take the time to come in and check that out. We typically sell out, so please, when tickets are available, please go and get your tickets as soon as possible. And lastly, our athletic boosters are having a silent auction on April the 5th at the American Legion. That will take place from 6 to 9. We have over 60 silent auction items. We have a 50-50 raffle. Cash drawing will happen at, I believe, 8:30. We'll have some food, we'll have some music, and this is just an awesome time for you to come and support the athletic boosters, as they are doing everything they possibly can to really help our students and support our students and sports teams, so that we can bring home some hardware and fill our trophy cases with state championships and so forth. So please, if you are available and want to get out on Friday night, please take that opportunity to come out and support our athletic boosters, because in turn, it's a time for us to spend together as a family, but also to be able to support our students, and that's who we're here for. So I know that's a lot of information. Down below this video, there will be links and so forth that will reference all the information that I'm talking about. Again, I just want to thank you all so much for your support that you have given this year. This is a very busy time, and I know there's a lot of things going on. Please check the website for all information. We keep the website current, and we'll continue to send these video updates as information becomes available. Additionally, attached to this link or attached to this video will be a quick 2-question survey for you, soliciting feedback of what we need to do and in terms of planning for next year and some changes that you would like to see at Huntley High School to make your experience as a parent and your students' experience the best experience possible, but also really focusing on the strengths. I would like to share this out with my team to be able to look at some of the great things that we're doing that we can continue doing, but also looking at areas that we need some improvement or need to make some more change in to be better. So please, if you have not already done so from the last month, please take a moment to fill out that survey. It's just a 2-question survey. Your feedback is greatly appreciated and valued, and student voice is just as important, and parent voice is just as important as well to the growth of Huntley High School. So again, I want to thank you so much for your support. If there's anything we can ever do, please do not hesitate to reach out to us, and hope you have an awesome month. Enjoy the beautiful weather that is hopefully coming, and we'll see you around. Have a great week.